Hey guys, I'm listening to music again, but so I was going to talk about the new update in Fortnite and what I like and what I don't like about it. So, obviously we all know what basically happened. The agency got smashed, destroyed, whatever you want to call it. And then there's a giant tidal wave, basically like tsunami thing for the storm. Now, the ups and downs about that is when you're in the water, like say you're at the yacht, right? And you're swimming and the storm hits you and you go up and there's still a ton of ocean around you and you go out of the storm and it launches you. But that's the bad thing about it now is when you're not in or when you're in the storm on regular land, you're basically screwed because it shoots you out and then you just fall to your death because it makes you float up. Obviously, I'm pretty sure all the guns stayed the same. Nothing really happened crazy. Obviously, it wasn't like an actual season that changed. I'm pretty sure it just goes by like events and so on. In my opinion, I think the Travis Scott one was a lot better, but it was like it didn't change anything in the map. Obviously, it looks amazing. The tsunami like storm looks awesome with all the fish and like sharks in it. But I mean, did it really change anything besides the fact that you die if you go in the storm? Like, there's no way you're surviving unless you have crash pads, so you're kind of screwed. And I usually don't carry crash pads. I usually carry lots of meds and an AR, a shotgun, and possibly an RPG or a minigun. So I kind of like have my limits. I usually have, this would be my loadout. So it'd be AR, shotgun, SMG, or SMG or minigun. And that could also be an RPG if I wanted it to be. Or a heavy sniper if I'm feeling it. But then I would have my two last slots for meds, most likely shield and then, like white meds. But they kind of screw you over because now you have to carry crash pads or be able to edit, or not edit, but just like be able to build really quickly. And I don't have a console to play on, and PC, I can't play on the laptop, so I'm gonna, once I get the Xbox, Nintendo Switch, or whatever I'm gonna get, I'm gonna download it, but then again, I also need to learn how to build really fast, and that's what PC players get. They get one key and then a click, and then you're building. So, that's kind of sucked for me, because I play on mobile right now, and it's a lot harder. You get like 30 frames, which sucks. On console, I think you can get 60. So, I mean, it's a little bit better, but still, the consoles are obviously, to me, the better way to go, because you're obviously paying, you could buy like a really cheap PC, but on the other hand, you could buy a really expensive one if you save up. But my thought process right now is I don't really like the Fortnite update. Like, yeah, I guess they could have just left the storm out and just had, like, I know the storm has to be in the game because if it wasn't, it wouldn't be something crazy. Because it's a battle royale and you have to go down somehow and kind of be in a certain place, because competitive, obviously, if they didn't have a storm, you'd kind of be screwed. Like all the World Cups and stuff, if they didn't have that, then everybody would just be camping around the map and nobody would go in really. And once they do meet up, it'd be like maybe two people or two groups, squads, I don't know. It's usually like trios or duos. But yeah, I just don't really like the circle anymore. And the circles are kind of weird right now because it's like all over the map. It used to be in like the middle or like right next to the middle and different places, but now it's like on the very corner of the map. I think they're fixing it and it's kind of going in more, but it's just the updates. It's not my favorite. Like, I feel like it's an amazing looking update, but it just it doesn't really, for what you're getting. I mean, it rolls out a lot of people real quick because if you're in the storm, you're basically dead if you're not near any rivers or oceans or anything like that. You're just gonna fall to your death unless you have crash pads, of course. You can't drive boats or helicopters in. I believe they just blow up right away as soon as you get in there. That might help a little bit. I'm using my mouse pad, obviously, as my kind of thing in front of the camera. But yeah, I'm probably going to go over some of my, like, stuff, my ideas for consoles and what I'm going to buy gaming-wise, and Pokemon-wise as well, because obviously this channel's about Pokemon cards, and I kind of feel like I transitioned into more gaming stuff as well. This is kind of like a news slash Pokemon slash gaming kind of all sort of in one thing. So, yeah. That's my thoughts on the update. Thank you guys for watching. That's going to be it. Peace, guys.